Dear all, if you want to be a leader of the people, you need to be a master of the world. Without change, nothing is easy. Impossible. Growth is impossible if you are not ready to change on yourself. Until unless you get the success, nobody cares about your story. So at least you try level your best to get the success. If you keep on thinking about the success all the time without any taking the action, you can't grow in your life. Don't focus on pain, focus on the progress. Don't need to prove yourself, improve yourself, because our future is not depend of the not waiting of the luck. It is waiting for the right mindset. So from my deeply heart and a good morning, with a great pleasure, it is my privilege that I am having to make this video, and whatever activities I did yesterday and where did I go, I would like to mention one by one, because it was a great moment for me to celebrate that moment, auspicious moment. One of my friend, those who belongs from the Odisha, Mr. Kanu Charan, has already invited me through the social media, and anyways, but it was my thinking ki when I celebrate that moment, so someone has already will come when I invite so someone. So whatever I experienced during the program yesterday, because I was on duty, and in this week my duty is going on a second shift, but it was not possible. But sometime when we make a balance of our life, so nothing is impossible, everything is possible. So I thought and made a plan, go to the visit, go to the invite, celebrate of that moment after when I go to the duty, and I took the 2 hours 2 hours pass, and I will go there. So I made a plan perfectly, and I have already decided yesterday I went to the duty on bike because of my perfect plan, and I have already got ready to celebrate that moment. And around 7 o'clock, two of my friend has already got ready to go along with me by the bike, and around 7 o'clock we have already left only for 2 hours, because we were allowed to 2 hours of the gate pass if we have any urgent work. So I made a plan along with my friend, and within a 30 minute, and we have already reached, because it's not much far, only for 15 kilometers far from our company is the distance. So it was not a big deal for us, and we left our company and reached on the time, you can say 7:30 o'clock. We have already reached there, and as soon as we entered into the colony, and I saw, oh, it was the huge pandal had already decorated in a street. And because there is no much space in front of his house, only for the street was huge, long and wide. So that's why he had already arranged the program in a street beside his house. And as soon as I saw, there are a number of the our friend circle, those who had already worked in my company in the same position, and they have already invited, and they were there. And there are a number of the as like employee as friend, they were just coming along with their family, and along with their friends. So they were just coming by the holding a gift in their hand, and along with their family, and all over the arrangement was very good. And I have already checked all over the food was very delicious when I started to taking the dinner. So it was very delicious, all over the vegetable, and delicious as like a pudding of the rice, and puri, and as like a cheese vegetable, and any other thing of the dry vegetable and curd. I have already checked everything, it was very delicious. And after that, I thought, why should I not meet of the halwai, and I went to the outside of the tent and I started to asking ki, where are you coming from and who is the main you can say karigar of this team. So they told me, they told us ki, they guided, they suggested us ki, he is our senior and he is a Halwai. He is the head of our team. So after that, I discussed with them, where are you coming from and how many people you have already prepared of the food. So he has already explained everything. After that, I prayed of his work, of his as like a food. You made very tasty all of the food, and I will need in my future of you. So I will definitely connect to you. So after the hearing, he was very smiling and very glad. It is great. Then after we entered in a house of my friends, where a room had already decorated by the balloons, by the happy birthday, because my children, my friend, both are the age like those they have a one of the girl or one of the boys, you can say prince and princess birthday. So we have already gifted by the standing nearby the in front of the balloon, where the place has already decorated, and clicking the photo, making the video, and I enjoyed a lot by the gifting. One by one, there are a number of the people were come and gifting, so I enjoyed a lot. And mostly people were taking the dinner because it was very huge, crowded, and almost the chair has already placed. Both are the bank of the you can say side of the road, and everyone has already enjoying a lot. And I also by the meeting our team member, our group, and enjoyed a lot, because in this type of the moment comes in our life rarely. So I never miss this type of the golden opportunity in my life. So I am privileged. It's my pleasure, and I got a chance to invite to visit at my friend's house in this auspicious day. So I am so flying high and very thinking very pleasure, because it's not a big deal, but it is very important that we make a balance to celebrate this type of the moment in our life and by the meeting. So we it is our human life, because we keep on working throughout the year, throughout the age, throughout the till dies, but sometimes we have to enjoy our life. So thank you, keep on watching this video till end. Thank you.